Alright, so I actually have a few errands to run. I figured I'd take you guys with me. I'm actually going to be stopping by the shop right now to make sure that I can actually pulley this car down without actually needing a retune. I'm like 90% sure I don't need a retune because this car is just going to be increasing the boost by like 2 pounds, and we already are running low timing and we have plenty of fuel, but I want to double check, make sure we're all good to go. I'm getting my new Mickey Thompsons on Thursday, hopefully get those mounted up the same day with the weld, so we should be good to go this week, hopefully, if everything does go well. So if you guys are enjoying the content on the channel, y'all know what to do, man. Drop a like in the video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on those post notifications. With this new pulley combination, we should be right at, or literally right under 500 wheel horsepower. Yep. What's crazy is that motherfucker right there was so impatient on getting around all of us at a stoplight and gets pulled over. This has to be the worst, like, I don't know what this is, like, I guess freeway high. It's not really in a highway, it's just like a road. This gotta be the worst road to be doing any type of like hard pulls or racing on, yet people still run through here. I mean, there's schools back there, factories here. It's just like, people are crazy. I think I'm like the only person that is perfectly fine and perfectly content about just driving the speed limit, or like maybe like 5 over the speed limit when like I'm not in a rush. I think it's actually storming in Houston too. I think I just saw lightning over there. But it's like, it's literally crazy to me because like so many people are like in such a rush. So many people are just like speeding through everywhere. And this is coming from somebody who literally like runs the car. Like, it's not like I drive this car like soft, but like I'm just like cruising, or you know, just just enjoying, you know, I guess like the view. I don't know how you would say it. I've been like no rush. I've been like in no reason to just like start beating on the car and just going 100 miles an hour on like a road. Don't make any sense. It's insane, bro. That lady was straight looking at my shit. I heard the downshifts. This car is wicked loud though. I can't wait to hear what it's gonna sound like with a cam and a potential dump. We're green. Like right next to a golf course. I just feel like I'd be always sketched out if somebody were to like mess up and like send a golf ball through my window. But you probably have like some type of like homeowner's insurance if that were to happen. Alright, we're about to pull up in like a couple minutes, so about to see if we're good to go. Like I said, I'm pretty positive we are good to go, but just kind of want to make sure that we are good to go. All right, so I just got back from the shop, talked to the tuner / engine builder, and well, I got some good news as well as some bad news. Well, bad news depending on how you look at it. It really isn't bad news, honestly, but it's kind of concerning. Now, tuner / engine builder suggests that I do not actually pulley this car down. He said it literally could go, you know, kaboom if I do pulley it down, because it would be a lot of boost. Realistically, I'm just kind of guesstimating how much boost it would make with the 2.7. It has the 2.87 on it right now, and shifting at 6,300 RPM, it's making 13.5 pounds of boost. So with the 2.7, it literally could be 14.5, 15, 15.5, 16. I'm assuming it's going to be around the 15.5 pounds of boost, but again, there really is no way to know until you actually put it on the car. Don't need to get it retuned because it is going to be on the same timing table. The timing is not that high on this car, and I know I have enough fuel, so I don't know. I'm probably just going to think about it for another week. After I mount the tires in the car this week, I might take it out, get some runs in just to see how it goes. If everything goes smooth and, you know, I'm happy with it, obviously I'm really happy with this car right now. Don't think I'm not, because this car is doing way more than what it realistically should be doing at the horsepower that the dyno, you know, read this car at. 437 wheel horsepower. It's running like it has at least at minimum 450. So I'm really happy with this car right now. Definitely not disappointed, but like everybody, you know, you always want to have more. Even if you don't really need more, you always want to go faster. So I'm not too sure if I'm gonna pull this car down. Again, I'm probably gonna take it out, run it again. If I get gapped by somebody that, you know, I feel like I shouldn't have gotten gapped by, even though it literally is up in the air at this point. It's so damn hot outside. I don't really know anybody in the area, so somebody could lie about what they have done, but we'll see. Give it another week. I might pulley down, might not, but again, it's not really a huge deal because the car would probably make another like 30-40 wheel horsepower, so it literally would be at like just under 500 wheel horsepower according to the dyno. So we'll see. But we do actually have some very good news. That was the bad news. I mean, not really even really bad news. Now the good news is the built motor is actually getting sleeved right now. I actually have pictures of the motor literally in like the sleeve device. Like, it's getting worked on as we speak. I'm gonna go ahead and put a picture of that on the screen right now for you guys so you can check it out. I'm not capping, man. We're going all out. It's going to be a sleeved 4.6 liter 2 valve. This is an aluminum block that's getting sleeved. Obviously, it's getting rods, pistons, crankshaft, head studs, side bolts. Everything done is getting done, so we can push, you know, respectable amount of horsepower out this car. Obviously, when we first get everything swapped over with the new motor, supercharger, everything, we're not going to turn it up like too crazy. I think maybe like 650, 700 wheel at first, just to get used to the car, because you guys got to remember, this is an older car, it's a lighter car, and with a lot of older cars, I mean, they're kind of sketchy at the higher horsepower because these cars were not built to actually support a lot of horsepower at all. You can strengthen up the motors, but just the chassis themselves and just the dynamics of the car, they're nowhere near as efficient and let alone safe as the newer cars today. So I want to get used to it at like 650, 700. This car weighs like 3,300 pounds, bone stock, nothing taken out. This car has weight reduction. It's on a different rear gear, it's on a tire. So 650, 700 wheel horsepower with a car that realistically right now probably weighs like 3,200 with me in the car. That's kind of moving out right now. So I definitely got to get used to that. Don't want to get too crazy, but obviously once we get used to it, or, you know, wink wink, we start losing against some other cars, we can turn it up. You know, literally the sky's the limit. The motor is going to be good to 1,300 wheel horsepower, so I can literally go ahead, sell the supercharger on the car right now, go turbo and crank this thing up to 1,000, or just upgrade the head unit and make like 900 wheel horsepower with this and just have some fun. Haven't fully decided what I'm gonna do, but right now I think I'm just gonna go ahead and swap over the Vortech that's on the car right now to the new motor setup and literally just go ahead and let it run. Just swapping over the setup and obviously putting on the 2.7 grip tech pulley that's gonna be on the car. This is gonna make like 600 something wheel horsepower just by swapping the setup and running it on E85 with the fuel system. So I'm really excited to see how this is gonna work out. This is gonna be an E85 only car on the new setup. I'm not gonna run 93 in it because there's gonna be no point. It's Texas, there's E85 everywhere, and E85 burns cooler and you make more power. So cannot wait to do that, but that's the good news, man. The motor is finally in the stages of getting sleeved, and then once it gets sleeved, you know, it's put together and then pretty much ready for dropping, essentially. So let me know what you guys think. Should I just pull the car down right now? I know some of you guys are probably gonna say fuck it and send it because the motor's still getting built, but I don't know. We'll see. Technically, it wouldn't really matter if I sent it because, again, we have a motor getting built right now, but I've been saying that for like the past 2 months since they got all the parts. I think I'm just gonna wait a week just to see how it goes, get some more runs in, and just enjoy the car. So I think that's what we're probably gonna do, man. Let me know down in the comment section what y'all would do. Send it or just say fuck it and leave it alone. Because again, really happy with the car, the way the car is right now. It's moving out for a 2-valve. It's doing way more than it realistically should. I ain't gonna cap. But yeah, guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn those post notifications. It's been your boy Ears POV. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.